Alright, gang, it is time to get back to Power Rangers. We are going to watch Power Rangers Turbo. Uh, Hang on a second. There we go. There we go. Alright, it's not turbo blue, but first of all, those suits look like shit. This is my main man. This is my main man. This is my main man, Billy's gear. Like, you can't go wrong with Billy goddamn Cranston. Best Ranger. Best Ranger of all time. But anyway, we are going to watch Turbo. We're going to watch the Turbo movie. And it is so strange that this movie is canon to the show. That's just... Especially after the Ivan movie technically isn't canon. It's so odd. I don't actually have much to add. I honestly don't remember anything about Turbo beyond Divatox, the team switch, but I don't remember how that happens. I remember how Justin joins the team. That happens in this movie, but the other four members of the team swapping out and getting the new Rangers like TJ coming in, I don't remember when or how that happens. We get the new Alpha, which is annoying because he does the yo-yo-yo, which is just so obnoxious. And instead of Zordon, we get, I forget her name. I want to say she's Divatox's sister. We'll find out. Possibly some of that we'll find out in this movie. Oh, not a text crawl. That's a different voice for Zordon. Oh, that is cheap! That is some cheap effects, even by Saban terms. Even by Saban standards, that's cheap. So the wizard is going to be Dapu. No, the wizard is not Dapu. I was wrong. The wizard is not Dapu. The wizard is about as ugly as Dapu. Alright, those effects weren't bad. How were you supposed to stop that? Yeah, Rodney, focus. He can't follow through... He can't follow his face through Tommy's fist any more effectively. Little Angel's Haven. Orphanage. And of course the girls are taking care of children, because that's all women are good for in the 90s. Don't come at me, I'm making social commentary. Get the cameras off Kat's ass. We know Catherine Sunderland is attractive.
Maybe we're not trying hard enough.
Settle down, Rodney. Oh, Rodney, no! What a shit fucking way to take himself out. I remembered that he hurt his back. I thought it at least was going to happen in combat. Or, like, in a sports competition. Not because he somehow managed to jump over all the ropes of the ring. God, Rodney, you can't even injure yourself right. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Buddy, this is why I make fun of you. That's a freeze frame for Tommy's face right there. Tommy, he doesn't need mouth to mouth. Stop pursing your lips. Why does this kid know Rocky? Why are any of these kids coming here? Is this like a Big Brother, Big Sister program? Also, oh no, there are other adults. Okay, there are other adults. No, those are children. So the two adults looking after these children just walked away from the children they're supposed to attend. I say adults. Technically, as far as we know, the Rangers are still in high school at this point. They are still children. Zordon recruits child soldiers, is my point. I remember that! I remember a few things from this movie specifically, not just from Turbo as a whole season. I remember the sub. Again, I remember Divatox. I did not remember how fugly the wizard was. And I remember that the Zeo powers don't work underwater for some stupid reason. But more specifically, I remember Kimberly and Jason getting turned evil, and the scene specifically when they snap the manacles off. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that scene for reasons. Hi, ma'am!
Which makes this all your fault.
Ma'am!
Don't punish me, I'm your favorite nephew.
He's your nephew in this? I do love her costume, though. Can we just appreciate her costume? And they wonder. Diva Talks, Hex Girls, countless other examples. They wonder why so many of us who grew up on media in the 90s turned into absolute freaks. And again, I'm okay with that. How did you land in a bird's nest without destroying the tree? How'd you land in the bird's nest without killing the birds? Did you not want to scare it off? Why would you fire magic fireworks at it if you didn't want to scare it off? God. He's already annoying the shit out of me. I'm right here, in my tube!
You scared the diodes out of me.
I'm sorry, Alpha, but I too sensed the arrival of Larigo and was tracking his whereabouts.
Alpha, where the fuck else would Zordon be? Where else would Zordon be? He's either in his tube, or in his other tube in another hidden room. There's only the one place he could fucking be.
Hey! Brought you a surprise. Here you go. How you doing?
We got your surprise. Sit up so you can see it.
And some decoration.
Okay, now see, that's actually nice. Like, because he can't look up. He can only look up.
Looks like we don't have a choice. I mean, without that prize money, the shelter's gonna close for good.
Oh my god, the kids were at a fucking shelter. Oh my god. I was pausing to make a different joke, but hearing that Kat and Tanya, got my wires crossed there. Hearing that Kat and Tanya were taking care of kids from an actual shelter, what dystopian hell version of Angel Grove is this? The joke I was gonna make was, yeah, the recovery from his back injury, he's looking at a very long and rocky road. This is a dark fucking plot.
This is Tommy. Go ahead. Rangers, report to the power chamber.
A children's homeless shelter an orphanage might be closing. I also don't blame them for not checking under the bed, because why the fuck would they?
Ow! Who's there?
Yeah, Rocky, sit up and find out who's there.
Did you just hear all that?
You guys are the power.
Did you just hear all that? No, I just came into the room through the door that's under your fucking bed. Of course he heard all that! God damn it, Rodney, this is why I make fun of you, dude. Oh. Although, you know what? Credit to Steve Cardenas as an actor. He never makes it seem insincere. It really just comes off as very natural that just Rocky is just like that. By which I mean dumb.
He is somewhere in Central Africa. Equip yourselves with the power boxes and teleport there immediately.
Wait, if it's Central Africa, that's literally Tanya's home turf. Aside from new toys, what the fuck are these? Also, which way do you hold it?
Good luck. Ready?
Which way are you supposed to hold it? He's holding it where the obvious handles are. She's holding it at a completely different orientation. But also, if you're going to Africa, and I'm not saying this because of how Tanya looks, I'm saying it because in the Zeo quest, she was in Africa.
Zordon! Excellent! You may kiss my hand. Gotcha.
Nice.
Let's go back to looting and pillaging. That's what I like.
You got him with the down low too slow. So man, you gotta holster those things. Although I guess technically they are holstered. I like that her sub is also a spaceship, apparently. Or just a teleporting submarine. That's actually cooler. Yeah, that is significantly cooler than simply having it fly out of the water and be a spaceship or a submarine. Take your pick. I loved in Car Ranger how all of the cars could drive through space because it was so fucking goofy. But no, like, it's a submarine that just has a teleportation device. That's fucking dope. You're not a cop anymore. You were fired.
Hey, hold it. What do you got there? Hey, just that.
Where does this land in the continuity then?
I needn't remind you of our luck in getting rehired.
At least it was someone other than Bulk getting shit slimed in his face.
Napkin. That one, sir. Thanks.
Oh, Bulk deserved that line. Bulk deserved to get him with that line. Thank you for clarifying that they were rehired back to the police force. Even though he's a shitty cop who abuses his position to try to get women to go home with him. That's canon. That happens repeatedly in season 3 of Mighty Morphin and in Zeo. Why did Bulk and Skull go with him again when they walked out of his detective agency at the end of Zeo? Obviously, it's because they got to keep the comedic trio together. But he's not funny. Stone is just a jerk. I'm still sticking on this. I am on the Lieutenant Stone hate train. So did you get fucking travel vaccinations before just traveling to Africa? That's the car, Navi.
You know that object we've been tracking?
Yeah.
It just entered the Earth's atmosphere. But it has some kind of shape.
How do you know how to track space objects, Tanya? You're from the past. This is why two-handed morphers are fucking stupid. I do like that she took one hand off to do the activation twist at one hand at a time. That was nice. That was nice. That was cool. Where did they film this, I wonder, and how did they do it? Is that a stunt double for Kat? Is that why we're just not seeing her face this whole time? I'm betting that's the case. I don't know about JDF, but my leg.
Are you okay?
My leg. You know what? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Bulk and Skull. Yeah, no, Bulk and Skull. Absolutely paragons of purity and strength. Strong moral character to go through everything they have and improve as much as they have. And with some innate moral character, like in season 2, when Bulk did not hesitate to try to save the kid in the runaway stroller in the park, and yeah, moral strength too to go through everything they have and not give up on wanting to be better people. So yeah, these are absolutely your examples of purity and strength. Fuck you for doubting them.
He must be weakening from the sun's heat. Tell me
It's
what's
just
gonna
the
hurry.
sun that he can't handle. Send him to England. He'll be fine. My leg! Hey, that's great. Can you heal our friends back so that we can have 5 Power Rangers who are all teenagers bordering on adults, so we don't have to have a child soldier instead of just teenage child soldiers? No? You're not going to help with that? Great.
What do we have here?
She's such a diva.
Humans ripe for the picking and
Get
they're
it?
heading our
Diva.
way.
Diva talks.
2 perfect specimens worthy of feeding my fiancé. Throw them into the bilge where they'll stay fresh for my beloved Malagor.
It'll be my pleasure.
I do like how they're drawing out the reveal for who exactly they are.
Now,
Wait, you threw them in the bilge. Say throw them in the brig. She said throw them in the bilge. And they just splashed when they fell through that trapdoor.
What's happening to him?
Tommy, wait! Verigo is receiving a telepathic transmission that is obviously upsetting him greatly. So
Yeah,
what
obviously,
should we
Tommy.
do?
Haven't you ever received a telepathic transmission that upset you greatly?
We can help him. Alpha, attach the cranial transmission scanner and connect it to the viewing globe.
The viewing globe.
Zordon.
That's not even a viewing globe. That's a viewing screen. Also known as a television.
The treacherous Nemesis Triangle into another dimension.
Nemesis
Once there, she will
Triangle,
likely
not the
travel
Bermuda
to the lost
Triangle.
island of Miranthius and attempt to join forces with an evil creature named Malagor.
Great. Then what?
Then nothing will be
The
safe.
fuck do you
even the
think
Zords
then,
would
what,
not be
Tommy?
enough
You've
to
dealt
stop
with
them.
this. 4 times before this.
What's he doing?
Seriously, Tommy, Rita, Zed, Master Vial, Machine Empire. You have dealt with 4 major apocalyptic threats so far. You hear someone with that description for Malagor. What do you think Divatox's fucking plan is, my guy?
Let her go! No!
Let her go! Don't let her go! Also, I know that the one time we've tried to use the Zeo powers so far, they failed miserably. Why aren't any of y'all morphed right now? Why aren't... And you're on the beach. You don't have to go in the water, because apparently that's your one fucking weakness.
Double rocks and rebel!
Abracadabra, cadabra, cadabra, cadabra. Woo!
Okay, Divatox, honey, if you've never held one of those, it has a very specific method of use. And I would hold your hand while I tell you this, but only if you wash your hands first. Is there a reason for the incredibly loud fly interrupting her? Oh! Oh, it's to show that off. Not a deal breaker.
Everybody help out with the shelter. Next thing you know,
Oh,
we're
right, the
staffed
fucking
with someone
orphanage that's
wants to
shutting
be
down.
Triangle.
You're just...
To rescue Larigo, his family, and our friends. Behold your new Turbozords.
They're just ordinary cars.
We're just getting no fanfare. We're just getting no build-up, no fanfare. They just have the cars now. This is what I mean when I talk about how Sentai does their build-up better, right? Like Sentai seasons, it takes them several episodes to get the full kit of equipment. They get their morphers and their suits, they get their individual weapons, then they get their Zords, then they get their Megazord. Zordon just fucking hands this shit out like candy. Like, look at that. Like, okay, yeah, obviously they were building the Zords while we were watching the other scene, sure. But from what we saw, that was 5 seconds of build-up. And it's just like, yeah, here's your fucking cars. Because that's just what you have now. So did you turn the Zeo power... Did you turn the Zeo crystal into these? That's the only explanation I'm willing to accept.
I've never felt anything like this.
Yeah, hot garbage. I mean, even at the start of Zeo, the buildup was better for when they first activated the Zeo suits. This was just a light show. This was nothing. And what happened to the Zeo crystals? I'd better get a fucking explanation for where the Zeo crystals went. I will accept the explanation that they cannibalized the Zeo crystals to make the turbo powers. I think that'd be fucking stupid, but I would accept that explanation. God damn it, that's cool. God damn it. I'll go. Alright. I know I was just bitching incessantly about the turbo powers being stupid, because let's be honest, the turbo powers are stupid compared to other Power Ranger powers. Having them come out of the dust cloud right as the turbo theme song kicked in for the first time ever, that's fucking hype. That is some hype shit. I can't deny them that. I have to give them their flowers for that.
As the Blue Ranger. Good luck, and may the power protect you.
And just like that, no one can ever again argue that Zordon does not recruit child soldiers. He just recruited a literal child to be a soldier. Dude has some fucking legal issues coming. And some war crime issues coming.
I knew Zordon would get it through his thick skull, not to mess with me.
He doesn't have a skull. He does have a very thick tube, giggity.
Oh! We can't let that precious little Liarian thingy die before he opens the gateway to Moranthus and frees my patrol.
Also, it's night. Why is the Earth's sun hurting him now? It's night. And he's underwater. And he's inside a submarine underwater at night. Man, this is creepy. No bones about it. Because there's a skeleton. It took them a full third of the movie to get to the turbo powers. No, seriously, that is a child. Why is he allowed to drive?
Wow, cool.
He doesn't even reach the fucking window of the door.
What are you
Guys, I'm a child soldier! You make me ashamed to be wearing blue.
Alpha had to give me a crash course in driving. Good thing you don't need a license to drive a Zord.
First of all, you absolutely need a license to drive a Zord. That is confirmed in later seasons when they have vehicle-based Zords. Secondly, crash course, appropriate choice of words.
Hey, you guys, look at this!
It looks like everything else here, Justin. I know you're new at this, but shut up. Where is this song coming from? Yeah, it's the same lyric 4 times. So that's not a song, that's a record skipping. Diva. Diva, diva, diva talks. She must have had so much fun with the constant emotional yo-yoing that Diva Talks goes through. Alright, but what are the odds that they're actually gonna hit the ship? Unless they're like self-guiding. All you did was drop turds in the ocean. Seriously, she just dropped those turds in the ocean. That's all she accomplished. Giant raisin turds. Giant raisin pulsating turds. Catherine, you're out on the open sea at night. Pants, young lady. Pants.
Why don't you come down below with us? It's getting pretty cold out here.
Yeah, so put on some pants.
He had to close down the martial arts studio after my mom passed away.
Why'd he close it down?
He just couldn't focus anymore. It was like something was missing inside him.
I'm sorry, this isn't something to laugh about, but the kid's mom dies, and his dad fucking abandons him. To the point that the kid has to live at an orphanage. If I remember correctly, he does spend the season of Turbo living with his dad. I could be wrong about that, I could be proven wrong about that. But that's a fucking CPS issue, right? Like, isn't it? Like, the kid gets abandoned by his one surviving parent, who apparently didn't make any fucking arrangements for the kid's welfare while he was traveling to deal with his fucking grief, which, again, it's sad. You lost your wife. I haven't dealt with that, but I can understand why it would be fucking tragic. I love this thing. I love this thing so much. Completely unrelated to the rant. I just love this thing.
And when he does, we can be family again.
Oh, not really. Your mom will still be dead.
Yeah, it is. But you have to remember that we're your family now, too. Come here.
Catherine, don't give him a sister complex. Kid's going through enough.
Okay, don't stay out here too long. Even Power Rangers need their sleep.
Okay.
Catherine, what did I just say? Okay, now those are good monster designs. They're gross as hell, but those are good monster designs. I like how they have like reptilian features, dinosaur features, but they also have fur, so you don't really know what they are. They're like gorilla turtles. Gorilla Godzilla. Godzilla-rillas? Godrillas? Godrillas. No. Child, no. Unless that thing is hollow, there's no way you fucking launched it that well. It's a shame this scene is so dark, we can barely fucking see any of the garbage fight choreography, like the fact that Tommy's kick absolutely missed. And the monster reacted after the fact. Holy shit, Karen. Or Nakia. Nakia played Tanya. Though, did you see the way she held her leg back? There. That is some Teen Titans Robin knee drop in the Tokyo movie shit right there. What are you, like, fucking spring-loading your own leg for that? That is impressive is what that goddamn is. Justin, child. You are not capable of knocking these things around. I don't care how skilled of a martial artist you may or may not be. Oh, speed bagging that one. Your kick missed again. Fucking lame. And, I mean, yeah, we watch it because it's lame, because that's the charm, but still, Lame.
This show ain't the Love Boat.
How shitty is this submarine designed that they're able to do this shit by hand? Also, Detox, honey, baby boo, this is why you put them in the brig and not your fucking bilge tank.
We're gonna have to wait until we get through the triangle.
Yeah, you're not holding that back by hand. That is the pressure of the literal fucking ocean.
The Nemesis Triangle.
I know they're not super deep right now, so the pressure isn't anywhere near as bad as it could be. But it would still shove that thing right off the fucking wall. How are you seeing the lightning from inside a sealed room?
Don't panic.
She clearly had the most fun out of everyone in this movie. You're in a submarine, princess. It's gonna get wet. Well, actually, no. The inside of a submarine should never be wet for obvious reasons, but you know what I mean. I do appreciate how they always have somebody keeping an eye on Justin because he is, you know, a child.
Okay, ready? Now!
Oh no. Oh no, first the Blue Ranger's back, now the Blue Ranger's leg. Congratulations, you're now all pregnant. What are you caught on? Kimberly, how? How on earth? Honestly, that thing is so loose on her, she could just, like, swim out of it.
What? It's coming from the bilge! Activate the emergency hatch!
Yeah, that's because you put people in the bilge instead of the brig, you stupid woman.
Our radar is detecting 5 human life forms approaching the island.
I knew they wouldn't let me down. Turbotastic.
You didn't know shit, buddy.
I have to get rid of those Power Rangers! Yeah, they're getting
Oh, this scene. Something that's stuck in my head for literally years is, and I'm pretty sure it's this scene coming up, Divatox calling Rita for advice on how to deal with the Power Rangers. So, I think that's what's about to happen. Yes! Hi, Carla. Yes, the snoring. How does he snore without a nose?
My advice to you, Divatox.
I know they put that in just for the Rita and Zed cameo, but I love it. I fucking love it. I remember that bit with the snoring and that screaming run. I remember that from when I saw this shit in theaters. Yes, I've seen all 3 Power Rangers movies in theaters. How shallow is this water? Also, why are you taking the soccer mom mobile out into the water? Adam drives a soccer mom mobile.
Gotta be writing something. Maybe a couple of torpedoes will find out what.
2 torpedoes are armed and ready. Fire 1 and 2.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, they have to be in something. So, target what you can detect and blow up the rest.
Come on, we gotta get our butts in those cars.
Young man, language. Unacceptable of a ranger.
Hey guys!
I do love that they're still using the classic communicator watch. That's probably one of the few pieces of merch I would actually want to get. I would want to get one of the communicator watches. That's a ghost ship, it'll be fine. Now it's a ghost ship. It's a double ghost ship. Also, y'all are on an island. There are no roads for you to drive on. I don't know why turbo vehicles are the Zord of choice. God, her outfit is great. I fucking love her outfit. I love her outfit more than Zonette's outfit. That mountain has a face on it. That's not a good sign.
Perfect.
She's just living her Bridezilla best life. I can't begrudge Divatox for living her best diva-toxic life.
Now, I think
Oh my god, that's why her name is Divatox. Because she's a toxic diva. I love her. I love her. She's a great fucking villain.
Tommy, over here!
God, that's such a weird voice to hear out of an adult body.
Good job, Justin.
Wow, this is fun! Follow me, guys, I'll lead the way!
No, you won't. Tommy, turn off your high beams. This is a kid's show. Seriously, guys, turn off the high beams. There are other cars on the road.
David Talks, this is your worst nightmare.
Sassy Kimberly is my favorite Kimberly. Alright, not bad for a fucking child. Alright, I'm gonna let you have that one, Eltar. That's a classic. Hey, gang. Just cut the rope. Just cut the rope. Again around the neck. Dude, what is your deal? At least get consent first. The red eyes. I have to highlight Amy Jo Johnson because anytime she gets to be evil Kimberly, she clearly has such a fucking blast doing it. And the red eyes are doing something, that's for damn sure. Yeah, Justin, quite frankly, the only one of you he might have any attachment to is Tommy. And Tommy's a little busy dealing with his ex-girlfriend. Although now that I remember to mention it, yeah, one of the funniest things that I know about this movie is that when Amy Jo Johnson got invited to come back, she did not know that Kimberly had broken up with Tommy by letter in Zio. So she said in interviews, in some interview, you can probably find it on YouTube, she was just like, yeah, I come back and I've lost my boyfriend?
You've got to find the evil.
Evil is like evil does.
Do this.
Yeah, that line delivery, she's obviously having a fucking blast.
Kimberly, no!
Kimberly, yes!
No,
Tommy, you're in the middle of a fight. Put your helmet back on.
it's me.
Oh my god, it's working on Jason by proxy.
Friends.
Oh my god, that face.
Happy friends.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, look at that goddamn face! Look at that fucking face! I don't know what Amy Jo Johnson... I don't know what her acting methodology is. I don't know what she was smoking before doing this movie. But the way she delivers evil Kimberly is never not amazing. Look at that fucking face! She is loving this. And then you got Jason just... You got Jason just going full Hulk. Jason, you've established your dominance, okay?
Do it! Malagor's power will exceed your own in the fire!
This one is mine!
You know, in fairness, Tommy stole Jason's girlfriend and Ranger title.
Back to action!
How do you get your hair back in there so easily? You, young man, you have a lot of hair. See, that's how you show angst. Jade and Shiva should take notes. Dude, that's a helmet, alright? I don't care how strong you are or how good of a martial artist you are. You just punched a dude's metal fucking faceplate. Also, neither of you are taking this seriously if you're doing quips. You just got possessed by a primordial evil. Take it a little seriously.
Get ready to take this freak.
Giggity. So you just have those. You just had those. They gave a child twin cannons.
You look great. Haven't changed a bit.
Get tased, bitch. The most accurate time I've gotten to say that line. For every time that I've used get tased, bitch, I don't think I've ever actually directed it at someone who perfectly exemplifies being a bitch. Also, honey, he's a fucking primordial demon of pure evil and malice. What the fuck did you think he would look like? Put them together? Put them together. Put them together. Put them together. Put them together.
What's the plan, Tommy? That barely faced him. We gotta lure brimstone breath outside and call in our Zords.
Right, I was hoping you'd say that.
Let's do it!
Settle down, you literal child. Oof. Adam trying to use a cannon as a fucking melee weapon.
Everyone, out the way we came!
Yeah, it's not like his back is broken. So he just decides to make himself bigger. Okay, fine. We are at the last 10 minutes of the movie. Yes. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I was all set to keep complaining, but yeah, kicking in the theme music, always a good call. Alright, settle down, child. This is why we have you as the torso, so that you can't direct any actual movement. So does she want to fuck him or not? It's unclear. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. They're justifying why the Gekiso cut is such a charge attack in Car Ranger. Honey, you look beyond fine. You do not need plastic surgery, okay? And I ain't even been looking at your face this whole movie. I want her to be my mommy. Oh yeah. I literally keep forgetting that their new Blue Ranger is an orphan homeless child. No wonder Zordon recruited him. Hi, Ernie. I think that might be Ernie's only appearance this season. You know what? I will give them a pass for bringing Jason back into the ring, because if you got him, let him show off. This is a lot of people who want to watch teenagers beat the shit out of each other. I know all the actors at this point are in their 20s, but I am referring to the characters' ages. This movie is so atrocious. I love it. I love every second of it. Introducing Blake Foster. And he's a foster child. Sweet Christ, that's too perfect. I don't have too much to add that I haven't already said. That is definitely one way to kick off a new season of Rangers. It'll be interesting watching the show, because the first several episodes, yeah, when they start, it's a 3-parter, shift into Turbo parts 1, 2, and 3. So are we just going to get a repeat of the movie? How's that going to work? So that'll be interesting when I start watching that. But this is, you know, canonically the start of Turbo, because we have Justin. God, what an awkward-ass way to hand off the Blue Ranger role. I wonder why Steve left the franchise at this point, as opposed to a little later like everyone else. But I think my biggest takeaway, so first of all, it's goddamn hilarious that Blake Foster plays the homeless child recruited to be the new Blue Ranger. And again, Zordon, you are officially never beating the child soldier allegations at this point. Like, we could maybe make an argument with the teenagers, except not really. But yeah, that is an actual full-ass child that you just recruited for your holy war. But the bigger thing that it makes me think of, a while back I pitched a theory that because of how rarely we see the Rangers' parents. You know, we saw most of them once on Parents' Day, and then never again. We saw Kimberly's mother in one other episode when she was moving to France to be with her new fiance, husband, whatever. And the biggest part of this theory comes from the fact that Aisha has Kimberly stay with her. Aisha's parents said it was okay. But then Aisha stays in the past. Don't get me started on that. No, excuse me, hang on, I missed a step. When Kimberly leaves to go be an Olympian and Kat stays, Kat just slots into the free room at Aisha's place. But then when Aisha, during the Zeo quest, Aisha stays in the past and Tanya comes to the present. But then Tanya stays with Catherine and Catherine's parents. When did Catherine's parents get there? Catherine was staying with Aisha and her parents. So now Tanya is staying with Catherine and her parents, and we never see any of these fucking parents. We see Tanya's parents in one fucking episode. Again, don't get me started on that. Um, I think Zordon recruits orphan children and uses the morphin grid to make them think they have parents and to like sign permission slips for them to go on ranger necessary field trips. I think he just upped his game, and instead of recruiting homeless teenagers, he's now recruiting homeless orphan actual children. That's my biggest takeaway from this movie. But man, what a way to spend my Christmas. Oh yeah, I'm watching this on December 25th for the first time in like 30 years. I'm watching, yeah. Since the last time I saw this movie. I fucking loved it though. Fucking hilarious. Wouldn't change a thing.